Alright guys, so today we're going to check out the Back Bay Audio Runner 60s. Now this is a pair of true wireless earbuds that has incredible features, and I think this is a good way to start the year because I'm always trying to look and find really good value out there when it comes to true wireless earbuds, and I think it's going to be hard to top these because of a lot of the features. Because this pair has Bluetooth 5.0 with aptX playback, it's rated at IPX7 waterproof, the case on this is a Qi wireless charging case, you're getting 80 hours total of battery with the case, and it even has a bass boost mode built in on the earbud, which a lot of people that are going to be using these for working out or going to the gym or running are going to find that to be a pretty nice feature. But we'll talk about that a little bit later when we talk about the audio. Now, as far as what you're getting inside the box, they've included 6 sets of ear tips, but there are 2 different styles here because one set is a little bit firmer than the other ones, and I found this to slightly affect the audio. So not only do you want to make sure to try each of these to make sure that you get the right fit, you also want to make sure that you're getting the right sound for you. Now, as far as the charging cable, they've included a USB-C cable, but like I said earlier, the case is a Qi wireless charging case, so I just come in and drop this on my wireless charger, and I don't necessarily have to worry about the charging cable. And speaking of charging, the battery life on the earbud itself, you're going to get around 8 hours. And I think that is more than enough. 8 hours is going to get pretty much anybody through a day. But for workouts, you could probably get 3 to 4 uses before even needing to charge the earbuds. Now moving over to checking out the case on these, the case is definitely on the larger side, but that's really to be expected when it comes to sports style earbuds. Pretty much any earbud that I've tried that has that ear hook always comes with a larger case. Now on the back you can see your USB-C input for charging, and then around on the front it has 4 indicator lights. That way you can kind of gauge how much battery life is left on the case. Now moving over to checking out the earbuds, like I said, these do have the ear hooks, but luckily this is a very comfortable pair. I don't always have that kind of luck when it comes to earbuds with the ear hooks. This is a very soft pair, and I noticed that I could wear them for long periods of use without having any discomfort. Now, as far as the controls on these, they do use touch controls, and I'm happy to say that you can control everything. So you have your play, pause, skipping your track forward, going backwards, and even volume control all on the earbud itself. And then you also have the ability to switch it into bass boost mode simply with the controls. So there's no app here, you don't have to pull out your phone, and I always find that very convenient, and I definitely think that's a plus when it comes to these. Now, as far as you guys that like to use your earbuds individually, you'll be happy to know that you can use either the left or the right. So now let's talk about the sound. The sound on these are excellent for what it's trying to do. I think most people that go to the gym or they're going out running, they want a more dynamic sound. They want a little bit more boomier bass. It's just something that keeps your energy and your vibe going. And this pair does an excellent job with that. Just right out of the box, before even turning on the bass boost mode, it has a warmer sound signature to it. The bass is definitely boomy already out of the box, but they did a very good job with making sure that the mids and the treble don't get buried in the mix. I think they left the mids right where it needs to be, right in the middle, where both male and female vocals came through extremely well. I never felt like vocalists got lost in any kind of genre that I was listening to. The treble had a lot of detail while still sounding warm. It's not as bright as I like in other earbuds, but it still has plenty of detail. I think overall it just has a warmer, rich sound to it, and I was really pleased with the way that these sounded. Now, I do want to talk about the bass boost mode because a lot of people may be interested in this feature, but I found that when I switched it over into bass boost mode, it became a little sloppy. I think the bass just took over a little too much. And it started to drown out the mids and the highs in a way where it wasn't very enjoyable to listen to. And again, I understand adding this feature to the earbud, but because it already has a boomy sound out of the box, and because it's already a good fit and it has really good energy in the sound, I don't think the bass boost was really necessary. Now, some of you guys may just like that very overpowering bass feel, and maybe it does fit that need, but I think for the most part, it just kind of really ruins the music in pretty much every genre that I tried. So I'm not a huge fan of the bass boost mode, but the sound the way it is out of the box is definitely the way to go in my opinion. So overall, I think the value for the Runner 60s are pretty much through the roof. To be able to get a pair that has Qi wireless charging on the case, that has aptX playback, that has incredible battery life and a very dynamic sound, it kind of puts these in that no-brainer category. I think if you're looking for a pair for working out, or even just a pair that you want to use for general use and have it not move around because of the ear hooks, I think it has incredible value, and this is just an easy pair to recommend. But guys, that's my video on the Back Bay Audio Runner 60s. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, make sure to stay tuned for more.